everyone, it's Melanie. I thought today I would do a video showing you a little bit more in depth my meal planning process. I know that there are tons of videos on YouTube about meal planning, and so I don't know that I'm going to have anything like different to say than anyone else, but I thought that it might be helpful to kind of share my thought process. I know meal planning can be a little bit overwhelming, especially if you're not used to doing it. So I'm going to share with you what I do. I try to keep it as simple as possible, but for me, I know that if I can make my meal plan as detailed as possible, it really helps my weeks go a lot more smoothly. So let me just tell you to start off with, what I would recommend that you do and what I do every week is I go through my kitchen and I look through my pantry and any refrigerator, freezer space that I have, and I look and see, okay, what is in here that I bought and I meant to cook and I just never got around to it. You know, what do I need to use up basically? That is a good way to start always, because what ends up happening is you go to the store and you buy, you know, a package of hamburger meat that you intend to use for something, and then life happens and you end up going out to eat, or something else, you know, something happens so that you don't end up making that meal, and so now you have hamburger meat in your freezer that you have completely forgotten about. And if you're not aware that it's in there, you'll go to the store and you'll buy more hamburger meat, which is just a waste of money. And eventually you have food that gets pushed to the back of the freezer and forgotten. So regularly go and look through your freezer. Even if you don't do it every week, do it every couple of weeks, once a month even. Go in with a piece of paper and a pencil and write down what you have that you really want to use up, and then make a point to incorporate it into your meal plan. The other thing that I do is I always look back at the previous week, sometimes 2 weeks in my meal planner, and I say, okay, what did I buy at the grocery store that was intended for this meal, and then it didn't happen. And then those meals will get shifted, you know, weeks ahead into my meal planner. That happened for probably a month when I was intending to make homemade pizza. I bought the stuff for it, and then things kept happening and it kept getting put off and put off. We finally had homemade pizza this past week, so yay, that's done. But I kept having to move it forward. So do that also. If you've been meal planning for a little while, look at what you had in the past, you know, couple of weeks, and see what didn't get made, and you'll know, oh, I was gonna make this. I already have everything for it. And you can put it on your meal plan. It will save you some time there. So after I have gone through and seen what is in my pantry, what is in my freezer, and what was previously on my meal plan, I look at whatever store I'm going to. If I kind of want to decide where I'm going to shop, I will look at the sale ads online for the different stores that I usually shop at. Target, they don't advertise a whole lot in their grocery section. Usually there are specific things that I like to buy at Target, and so, or sometimes I just haven't been to Target in a while and I'll want to go there. But I really like to go and get pasta from Target because they have a really good selection of, I think a good selection of organic pasta there, organic pasta sauce. If I want to buy a lot of organic, I need to go to Target or Kroger, not Walmart, because Walmart, while they are expanding their organic section, it is still not great in my area. So I will look at ads online to see who has a good price. You know, I mean, this week my shopping was going to be based on the fact that my Kroger had a really good sale price on like 3 or 4 things that I knew that I could make good meals out of. So my plan was to go to Kroger. Life happened, as it tends to do, and I ended up not wanting to go 50 minutes away from my house today to go grocery shopping, so I went to Walmart. But I price matched, you know, a couple things, and so I still was able to get some good prices, mostly on the meat items. But that was my original plan, was because Kroger had those really good prices that don't happen all the time. That's where I was going to go. Look at your online ads, look in your pantry, look in your freezer, and look at your meal plan, and then decide what is going to be the best option for me this week. So once you have done that, sit down with a calendar. It doesn't necessarily have to be a meal planner, but a piece of paper and a calendar, either on your phone or, you know, a planner that you might use, whatever. But look at a calendar and say, okay, I want to plan for the next 7 days, for the next 10 days, the next 14 days, whatever it is that you do. I at one point did monthly grocery shopping trips. And then I decided that was way too much headache for me. I regularly buy groceries for 7 people, and buying groceries for 7 people for a full month at a time was insanely it was insanely hard. So, and it took hours to do just one grocery trip. It was crazy. So I decided, no, I'm not doing that. Now I go grocery shopping every week. It's a lot less headache for me and a lot less time involved. Plus, things don't get wasted. So sit down with your piece of paper, your pencil, and your calendar. Look and see, okay, Tuesday, I know that so-and-so has a soccer game, or we have swimming practice, or anything like that, and say, what is going to be the best fit for that meal? You know, what do you need to throw something in the crock pot? Do you need to plan something easy like, you know, chili dogs or something? I don't know. Write out as detailed as you can what, you know, you want your meals to look like. What I'm using right now, and several of you have seen this in my meal plan videos and have commented on it, is this meal planner. I did buy it off of an Etsy shop. Excuse me. The woman who owns the shop is named Carrie L. And I know that several of you have actually ordered meal planners through her. And the reason, I gotta be honest, the reason that I ordered this specific meal planner is because she's local to me. She's out of Dallas, Texas, and while she's not like in my city, she's a local girl, and I like supporting local business owners. So that's why I chose to order this one. I know that there are tons that I could have ordered from other shops, but this is the one I chose, and that was really the biggest reason. I do love it, and I use it, and I've used it every week, but that's the reason I bought it. Now, before I used this, this is what I was using. This is as complicated as it has to get, people. I'm serious. All you need is a piece of paper. But I'm going to show you, as best I can, how I used to do my meal planning. And actually, because I knew that we had a lot of stuff going on this week, we're starting school and so forth, I wanted to plan every single meal. I did not plan snacks because I know that I have plenty of snack options in my house, but I planned breakfast, lunch, and dinner for every day this week. And I'm going to show you this meal plan to you guys. First, let me show you in the planner that you're used to. This will only have dinners in it. I might eventually start using this planner and planning out breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I think it has plenty of room, but let me show you guys this this real quick. So as you can see, I've got Monday all the way through Sunday. You guys are used to seeing this, and if you want more time to look this over, you can either pause the video or you can just go watch my grocery haul video where I went through all of this again. But this is the planner that I've been using for a while. I really, really like it. But as you can see, I only planned dinners in this. I knew that I wanted a more detailed plan this week, and so let me show you what I did. And this is what I used to do all the time. It will save you so much money, you guys, if you will plan out your meals as detailed as you can. That way you're not overbuying, you're not tempted to buy things that you don't need when you're at the store. It will save you money. If you will give meal planning a try, you will save money. So this is in pencil, so I hope you guys are going to be able to see it. But as you can see, I just wrote at the top, meal plan 8/10 through 8/16. And then we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way down, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sundays over here. So Monday, I have BLD written out for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Tomorrow morning, we're going to have muffins. Since it's the first day of school, we're going to have a special breakfast. We're going to have muffins with fruit, tuna sandwiches for lunch, and then tomorrow night, we're going out to dinner. Tuesday, we are going to have eggs, toast, and fruit. Lunch, we're going to have chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese. And then for dinner, we are going to have homemade hamburger helper. So as you can see, on Wednesday, I planned out breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Thursday, let's see, what are we having Wednesday? I don't even remember. We're having oatmeal and fruit for breakfast. We are having pizza bread for lunch. And that actually, is using up just some leftover things that I have. We have some leftover hamburger buns and some kind of other bread. Oh, the I don't even remember what they're called. Those specialty rolls that I bought at Costco. I want to use those before they go bad. And so we are going to use some of the pizza sauce, pepperoni and cheese, and some black olives that I have from making homemade pizza last week. And we're going to have pizza bread one day. And my kids love it. It is really, really good. It's super fast. They can make their own. It just, you know, is a good way to use up some ingredients that I already have on hand, and I didn't have to buy anything extra. So that's what we're gonna do on Wednesday. Wednesday night, we're gonna have chicken club sandwiches. Let's see, Thursday, and I'm reading all this backwards, by the way, so I'm doing my best. Thursday, the kids are going to have cereal. For lunch, we will have hot dogs. And then Thursday night, we're gonna have pork chops with roasted cauliflower. Friday, we are going to have French toast sticks and fruit for breakfast, or they are, I'm not. Lunch will be just sandwiches, and when I say sandwiches, that'll either be like deli meat and cheese or peanut butter and jelly, just whichever they choose. And then dinner Friday night will be spaghetti, good old spaghetti, one of my favorites, and salad. And then let's see, Saturday we are having pancakes with sausage. Usually on Saturday mornings I like to do a special breakfast. I haven't done it in a couple of weeks. I didn't do it this week because I had to get up really early and go run some errands, but usually Saturday morning is the morning that I like to make a special breakfast. So Saturday we're gonna have pancakes with sausage. We're gonna have for lunch on Saturday leftovers, whatever we have left over here. And then chicken stir fry with udon noodles. Again, I have chicken breast down in my freezer. I have udon noodles that I bought a couple of weeks ago when we had a stir fry. And then I bought some stir fry vegetables today. Simple, easy peasy. I already have most of what I need for it. And then I'll show you Sunday. We are having, Sunday morning we will have eggs, toast, and fruit. Again, leftovers for lunch because Monday is our trash day. And so I like to try to eat up as much of the leftovers on the weekend as we can. And then for dinner, we will be having pot roast that I will put in the crock pot with mashed potatoes. And then we are gonna just have corn because to me, that it just goes. So yeah, that is a very detailed, every single meal planned out. And that way, you know, I really don't have to think about, oh, what do I want to make for lunch today? I've got it written out. I know that I have everything that I need. And not only that, but I know that I'm using things that I've already had. I'm not wasting my money. I'm not wasting my money. I'm not wasting my food. My kids are going to be eating things that they like. We're not having the same exact thing every single day. In fact, pretty much, for the most part, none of the meals on here are repeats, except for on Tuesday and on Sunday we're gonna have eggs, you know, toast and fruit, and you know, maybe one day I'll do scrambles, and then the other day we'll do, you know, sunny side up. Sunny. Yeah, my son, when he was first learning to talk, he called them sunny upside eggs. And so now that's just what we call them in my house. And I've been known to go to IHOP and order my eggs sunny upside, and everybody looks at me like I'm crazy. So whenever I'm saying it, I always have to think to myself, what is the right way to say that? So sunny side up, yes, or over easy eggs. So yeah, most of these mornings, I will go ahead and say that these mornings, I will most likely always have Shakeology, which is such a huge help to me. It's a no-brainer. I don't have to think about mine because a lot of the things that are on here, well, some of the things that are on here are not going to be diet friendly for me. You know, I don't really need to have muffins. Fruit, sure, I can have fruit. The eggs I could do, you know, but cereal, I'm not going to have cereal or French toast sticks. So a lot of these days I will have Shakeology for breakfast. If I don't have it for breakfast, I'll have it as my mid-morning snack. For snacks, since I didn't write anything down, but I did mention that I have snacks here. What we have here is tons of fresh fruit. We have apples and oranges and pears and grapes and strawberries and bananas. We have lots of fresh fruit. We also have yogurt for the kids. I have cheese sticks for the kids. I have applesauce. I have, oh, what else? We have, I will boil some eggs, so we will have some hard-boiled eggs. What else? They're allowed to have, you know, we have like some crackers in there. They can have crackers. We have popcorn. They can have popcorn. We have tons of snack stuff here. I make sure that we always have snacks. They have the fruit strips that I bought from Costco, that those are actually really good. They like them. So yeah, there are plenty of snacks here, and the way we generally do it is during the morning snack, our morning snack is at 10 o'clock, and they get to choose. I have a list, it's actually printed out and posted on our refrigerator, of what they can choose from, and they get one thing from the list for morning snack, and in the afternoon they get to choose 2 things. Now they're all small things, like if they choose an apple, which is a small apple, and a hard-boiled egg, that is still not a tremendously huge snack, but it's a healthy snack. It will keep them full until dinner time, and I don't have to worry about, you know, them saying, what can I have for snack? Well, here's the list, you know what we have, you can choose 2, and you're on your own. It helps them to be more independent. It helps me not have to micromanage my children throughout the whole entire day. So food this week is completely covered. I have a plan. I bought everything that I need at the store when I went today. My kids know what to have for snacks, and so I don't have to think about it. As long as I make sure that I have taken food, you know, meat out to thaw the night before, I'm good. So guys, I really hope that if you don't already, you will consider meal planning. A lot of people will not need to do it quite as detailed, but I have found that on the weeks when I don't have a detailed list, I flounder sometimes around dinner time, or lunch is probably the worst. You know, I find myself 10 minutes before we're supposed to have lunch going, okay, what are we gonna have for lunch today? What's in the refrigerator? If I know what I'm gonna have, it's so easy. So if you have the time to sit down and make a meal plan, I encourage you to do that. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope that someone has found it helpful or encouraging. You know, I hope maybe some of my meal ideas sounded like something that you can do. If you have kids who go to school, a lot of these lunch ideas probably are not going to work. Some of them actually will work, but you know, I guess you can make anything work if you really want to. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back with another video very soon, and I appreciate all of you more than I can say. Bye guys.